Happy 4th of July, everybody. For America, I guess. Hey, I'm in the line. I'm on our way to the embassy celebration here in Berlin. And we're waiting in a long line for us to get in for the party. I'm just here for the hot dogs. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day, good morning. Let me add my co-host. Hey everybody, hey everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Unzipped Melodies. Welcome, Michelle. Oh, we're hairless.
Hey, lady.
We're hairless today. Is it
No,
hot?
I got it. It's just in Twitter.
You what? No, I'm talking.
It's just in
No, I'm
twist.
talking about no wig. We went natural. Yes. Oh,
Oh
natural.
yeah, no wig. Honey, honey, it's
I,
hot.
that's what I'm saying. I did some twists too, and I twisted out, pulled out. Yes. So, welcome
Yeah.
everybody to Unzipped Melodies. Hey Tanya, hey Carly, hey Dell, Natasha,
Hey, Kurt.
Mario, waving at everybody. Tatiana,
Yeah.
Aaliyah, Michael, and Reverend Tillman. Wave to everybody. So, how's your day going so far, Michelle?
It's been a little different. It was good this morning. I'm relaxing. Trying to get ready. Uh, for a cookout today at my brother's house.
Oh
So that's gonna be
wow.
different.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be real different. Yeah.
Hey Lonnie.
But I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward
Great.
to it.
I had
Yeah.
an interesting night, and some of y'all saw me. I came on
Okay.
live for like a couple seconds before my dad called me. It was like 4:30 in the morning, and I was in my room. I was in another city because I was at the studio, and they got an Airbnb, and I think this Airbnb hasn't been used in ages, and it was spiders,
Wow.
spiders, spiders. And so when I saw the spiders, I couldn't get
Okay.
comfortable and go to sleep. I was busted, honey. I was sitting up until like 5 o'clock. Joel called me, wrote me, and we was talking, and then till I passed out. So it was like five. So after 5, it was crazy. Hey,
Oh my
Farron's
God.
here. Hey, brother.
Wow.
So I wish.
Great.
Hey, Tiff. Long time. So today we want to talk about independence,
Yeah.
freedom, and hey, Pamela.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and I being free, what being free is, and what do you do with your freedom, or what do you do with your independence? And I've learned that, and okay, I hope everybody can hear because I know everybody's talking and stuff. Um, I've learned that being free, sometimes we have to be also careful in our freedom that we don't cause others to falter, and that is possible
Right.
to do. So I've learned being here in Germany, away from the church per se, that in my freedom, I was in my independence, that I was able to really get to know God for myself. I was able to really lean and
Right.
depend on Him, and not being, you know, of the things of the church, as far as, doing all the church things, having a form of godliness and denying the power thereof. So therefore, I have learned to be connected to God in my freedom. I had to learn this in my freedom. And not to say that church has been bondage, but it was for me. I can't speak for everybody else, but for me, it was a form of bondage because I had to do everything. When there was slack happening, we had to, as a pastor's children, we always had to jump in and do. So we didn't have freedom. So when I had a taste of freedom, you know, and I'm talking about before my relationship like really got tight with God, I went buck wild. Like I was buck wild.
Right.
But as
Yes.
I am learning to
Yeah.
be communing with him and talking with him and not having the religious things, doing all the necessary things,
Right.
that knowing him for myself in my freedom and independence, that I learn more of Dorrey. I learn more what I can contribute to this world, being a better human, not just a Christian. That's what I say. I don't want people to think this is just a Christian's thing. We have our foundation is Christianity, but this is not just a Christian thing. We talk about being better human beings and being better women and men, that we can be better examples in our freedom. So we're not trying to push
Right.
and force
Right.
you to choose anything, but we pray that you can be a better whoever you are through our weekly talks, and I get healing even in our talks. I'm healing in us being free to do what we do. So I honor Facebook. People can talk about Facebook all they want to, but I honor the platform. Hey, Sonny, I honor the platform that God has given us to be able to share our lives with the world. You have something to say, Shel?
Right. Yeah, no, I agree with that in reference to freedom. I mean, for me, it wasn't just the church because I'm not a PK, even though my best friend was, and I experienced a lot of, being a part of and
Yeah,
being responsible and having to
you
do a lot
understood
of things because I was
the
associated.
scrutiny. Yes, exactly, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I was associated, but for me, it wasn't just freedom of the building of or the people in the church. So for me, some of the people that I held or esteemed to be leadership
Mhm.
in other areas of my life that required me to be a certain way or to respond a certain way. And I think, like, for me, one of my greatest challenges to help me reach that freedom wasn't just learning myself.
Mhm.
And I don't know.
It
Did
was
I
me.
freeze?
Yeah, you
Am I
went through
still with you?
it was my section of the
Okay.
services. I'm in the airfield actually. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, okay. But no, like, because for me, like, people looked at, me being a parent and then who my son's father was, that was like a whole nother layer of, oh, you gonna have to be like this and you gonna have to do it this way. And it was funny because it wasn't my leaders who told me I had to do that, but it was other people around me that tried to put me in that box that I didn't
Right.
understand truly who I was and how effective I could be until I matured. So, independence is something that you gain through
Yes,
maturity.
and also it's
That,
important to understand that you can be in the midst of a bondage, in the midst of a place of a place of prison, for lack of that, you can
mhm,
be and still be free. And when I say that, like, I'm in a country that can
right.
be full of bondage and the thinking and the history, but within that situation, I can still be free. So it's about our mindset and how we allow our mind. We always talk about
Mhm,
our mind.
yes,
So you can be in a situation where you like, I feel like I have no choice.
mhm,
I don't know where to turn, and still be free. Think about Paul and Silas when they were in prison.
yes,
They were in a place in the inner dungeon, the inner prison. They weren't just an outside thing. They were within. So while they was in prison,
mhm,
they were still free in their minds because they were able to praise God still in that place of bondage, that place of where there's
Right.
a solitude, where there's no one next to them, and they were able to release a praise that caused them to release the chains and shackles that they were in. So don't allow your present situations
Right.
to keep you bound, to keep you blocked up and stop and cause you to look out for like I can't go anywhere. No, within your situation, continue to release your mind and be free. You can walk around in the midst and be free and change your whole outlook, your smile. You can smile in a situation where people feel like, how can she be so free? How can she smile through this? She should be losing her mind. But if we allow our minds to be free and above that, we can, as we're free in our minds, that will take our focus off of that present situation that's causing it to be a distraction. So I'm learning that
Right.
now. So I can appreciate the freedom that I have and keep it and allow the sunshine that's within me, the light to shine. Because if I keep hidden, if I keep in bondage, then I'm not able to be effective in doing what Dorrey needs to do in this time, in this season of my life.
Yeah, when you talk about the mind, a lot of times people are like, "Oh, you getting deep," but it's so easy. It's so easy to get there by taking baby steps. We said that before. If you just take little steps
Yes.
daily to remind yourself that I want to be
Yes.
free, I want to be out of this mindset. That's how you that. Oh my gosh. For me, and I always say I can always talk about Michelle because it's the only person I really know. So for Michelle, it takes waking up in the morning saying, okay, listen, today I, I don't feel quite where I want to be, but I need to push past that feeling because I know it's some things I want to
Right.
achieve. It's when you like for me, I went through not disappoint. Yeah, I got disappointed once again. But what I realized is, in the midst of me being disappointed, how I reacted to that disappointment helped me to see something better for myself. Hey, people, look at the people. Yes.
You know what? I was thinking. We
Oh
think
my
about
God.
children. We talk about independence. We talk about how we were dependent. We when
Hey.
when you're able. Hey, hey, Bishop DeBose and Donita. So when we're children, when we're unable to fend for ourselves, we're dependent on them to lead us and direct us and feed us and teach us. But as we grow, we graduate. We graduate on what we eat. We graduate on how we're talking. We graduate how we're walking, and we start from walking to running. So we as adults, we have to do the same thing. We should never feel like we stop learning. We should never feel like that
Right,
I'm grown now. This is it. No, honey.
right.
I feel like as long as we got breath in our body, we have an opportunity to live
Mhm.
and grow and learn daily. Every day I'm open up like, okay, what can I learn today? And a lot of us feel like this is it. Like we graduated from high school and that was it. No, there's so much more. Don't allow your life to be stagnant. Don't get stuck. Each day, not each year, not each month, but each day, we should graduate. We should become better. We should be even better than what
Yes.
we were yesterday. And we learned this through being independent. And if we still sucking on a tit,
Yeah.
you're not growing. You're not growing. So therefore, we have to learn to grow free.
Okay. I don't know if you still okay. I see it kind of froze up on. But yes, we get reachings every day.
Yes, yes.
You can from the trees. You
Hey,
can learn things from the children. You can in everything. There's a learning opportunity if you just open yourself up, and position yourself to learn. A lot of times when we say different things or when we go
Okay.
this way and we're only going to achieve it this way, but there is definitely an opening. Wait a minute, what you say, Chanel?
keep talking. I have
Parents
to
and
keep
children
Shell. Keep talking.
Oh yeah, I'm here. I
Yeah, 'cause
got
I
you.
have to go through security now. So, but keep
Okay.
talking. I'm there.
Yes, I believe that some children
Hi.
dependent women,
Hello,
and
John.
I think it's because on some level they have forgotten to push their children
True.
to, achieve things for themselves. We get so
Thank
comfortable
you.
having our children around us that sometimes we forget that they have to have their own lives
Right.
as
We have.
well. To feed them, we are to don't have to guide them through. If we don't allow them to experience some things on their
Right.
own, they will not be
Some of us
so.
have really, really be them. The mother's baby and the actually I can't even say sons. We have to be careful how we baby our children. Yes, we want to be there for them, but sometimes they gotta learn to scuff the knee. They gotta burn something to learn that okay, that's hot, that's hard. Because I feel like this. I'm a firm believer of discipline. Discipline your children. Discipline your children because if you don't, guess what? Somebody else is going to discipline and they may not live through it. So really, discipline your children. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I just saw today that I don't know. But what I do know, we don't connect children and get them to a place where they can truly understand what life is and how important life is. We are going to continue to lose our children because right now there's so many out here that they're lost, and it's because they don't know how important they are and what they have to give, that they are
Right.
sabotaging not just their lives but those around them. And it all comes from the fact of, as parents, us sometimes it's a village thing or showing you different things about your child. You can't close that off. You have to be open to allow others, because listen, we are not God, so we don't see everything at all times.
Right.
So we have to be able to be open and unite with those around, and that comes with freedom. Everything that we're talking about comes from
Right.
freedom, because when you are free from worried about how somebody looks at you,
Right.
you're open and you can take it
Uh-oh.
and use what needs to be. I think about kids and how
Keep talking.
so many lives are just being lost out here. It's just ridiculous.
True. Keep talking because I gotta go through the machine. So keep talking. Honey, they security down. Okay.
Right now, is that
Keep talking.
um, and I need y'all to do this. I need you to join in on the conversation. I need y'all our conversation
Keep
because
talking. Keep
we
talking.
want to strengthen those around our community. We want to strengthen when we had these conversations, we're sharing, but we're doing it because we wanted to we discuss on a weekly basis with you. So if you have thoughts or if you have questions, please
Oh,
and freedom and how freedom stems from we are in situations that don't allow us to do anything the way to do it. But with if we change our mindset, we can still things and gain freedom for ourselves and for those around us. I know you are, girl. Close it on. We waiting for you.
okay, we
I
got through that.
appreciate the fact that you waking up
Right.
in different places and all over the world just to experience something new.
I don't know. I'm on it. You got to call.
Next week it'll be me traveling and
Huh?
sharing something.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. Had to go through security.
I said next
All
week
right.
it'll be
So,
me traveling.
where you traveling to? Cranberry juice. Where you traveling to?
Oh, I
Oh shoot.
think it's just like Florida. I think it's Florida, and then
Huh?
one of the islands
Yes.
that came up.
Oh, the
When
signals.
I find out, I tell you,
The signal's crappy here. The signal's crappy here. So I need to probably end it. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm trying to find space so I can. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Trying to see if I can get service. Can you hear me? Can you hear me yet? Can you hear me yet? Hello? Hello. 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 Oh.